Now I was getting hyped because up next was, not up next, but about to go backstage. I hit backstage and honestly I was looking for Kurt Angle. I was saying, you know what, he's not on the card, but maybe he's here. Didn't see Kurt Angle. Saw the next best thing. A group of people were surrounded around him. I saw Rob Van Dam. Anyways, I walked over to him. I marked out the meet. I didn't mark out in front of him, but I was like, oh my God, Rob Van Dam. I marked out in his match later that night, but I was calm, cool, and collected when I was around him. I said, Rob, sign my book. I said, Rob, can I please get a picture with you? He goes, sure, everybody can get a picture. So I got this picture taken with Rob right here. And now, after that, when I left them, I saw Gunner and Murphy over there doing pictures. And they had this little kid, and Murphy had him like this. And Murphy had his tongue like, and Gunner was just standing there with the TNA television title. Then this chick walked up there and did the same thing to her, so I was like, alright, get a picture with them. They did the same thing to me in this picture right here. Yeah, it's kind of an embarrassing pic, but it's TNA Superstars. Anyway, after that, I saw the beautiful and sexy Angelina Love. Walked over to her. I said, can I have your autograph? She goes, yes, you can. Signed it. I was like, can I have a picture with you? She goes, oh, yes, you can. Took her pictures, and I'm like, you're so beautiful. She goes, thank you, you're so nice. And she was hot. And I got this picture with her right here. Then I walked away from her and I saw Matt Morgan walk into the back. I said, hell no. I already missed getting a picture with Matt Morgan once. I ain't doing it again. So I walked up to this complete stranger and handed him my camera. I said, can you please take this picture for me? They go, okay. I said, Matt! I just screamed for him, and I got him to come back over, and he's like, you ready now? I'm like, yeah. And he stood there. I got a picture with him, this picture right here. And then after I left him, they said I left the backstage area. There was nobody else back there. And they said Madison Rayne was taking pictures. I already told you that story. That whole story. Fucking security didn't let me get a picture with her. She was signing autographs. After that, we went back to our seat, and the next match was one of our 2 double main events. It was Fat Hardy, or Matt Hardy. I ain't got a problem with Matt Hardy. I think that name is catchy. It was Matt Hardy versus Rob Van Dam. I marked out when Rob Van Dam came out. Everybody marked out. That was the biggest ovation of the night. Him coming out, that was the biggest one. But Matt Hardy had the crowd, the palm of his hands. He did like this for them to cheer on sides, and then do like that. And they get silent. Everybody thought he was going to throw a shirt out. I knew he wouldn't. He dropped it like that. I got some clips of that match. Well, really clips of Rob beating the shit out of him. But still, clips of that match at the end of this video. And Rob fucking flew over the top ropes and crashed on him. He ended it by hitting a 5-star frog splash on Hardy. But it was cool. He was going for Rolling Thunder, and Matt moved, and he like hit his back, and Matt hit the side effect. For half a second, I thought they were going to let him win. But I was like, nah, they ain't going to let him win. And then he got the win. After they celebrated with the fans, and Matt Hardy was still in the ring. And he's throwing a fucking temper tantrum. And he got up and just shot the bird, like 2 fingers like that, at these fans that were near this other area of the arena. And I'm going to have to cut it off for right now. I'll be right back. This battery's about to die. Alright guys, I'm back. My camera battery died. I had to recharge. Anyway, I think I was, oh yeah, Matt Hardy flipped off these 2 fans. And it was pretty damn funny. Then he went to the back. And then JB came out and he said that our main event would be Mick Foley as a special enforcer, Jeff Jarrett versus Scott Steiner, which is a damn good match. Jarrett came out first. Well, no, Mick Foley came out first, and he was like, I remember when I first wrestled back here a long time ago with Sting, And then with that other guy for that other promotion, and everybody just screamed Undertaker. And then he was like, how many were here for the match with Sting? And this little 11-year-old raised his hand, and then Mick was like, you weren't around. He goes, you weren't even born. He goes, I watched it on tape. He goes, yeah, that's how. And then Jeff Jarrett came out. Oh yeah, Mick said he didn't have Mr. Socko, but a fan literally gave him a sock to use. Shit, if I got that back from Mick Foley, if I was that fan, I would have been fucking lucky. But he got it, but Mick Foley had it, and then Jeff Jarrett came out, and Scott Steiner then came out, and he got a big ovation too. He came out. I marked out for Steiner. I've never seen him before in person, and that's why I marked out so much last night. So many people I've never seen, and it was just awesome. And then he got out, Jarrett jumped out there and grabbed the steel chair, and this little fucking 5-year-old fan grabbed the steel chair and freaking pulled on it, and security jumped at him, and fucking Jarrett yanked the chair, and Jarrett's like, I want him thrown out, I want him thrown out. You throw him out, someone needs to spank his ass. And his older brother was like, touch him. His older brother just started jumping at Jarrett and said, touch him, I'll beat the shit out of you, touch him. And Jarrett's like, I'll take the both of y'all on, and security just kept talking to the guy. And then they had the match. Pretty cool match. Jarrett started pushing on Brian Hebner, Earl Hebner's son, and slapped him as shit. And Earl Hebner shoved him back. I mean, not Earl Hebner. Brian Hebner shoved Jarrett back, took his referee shirt on, and was fucking ready to fight fucking Jarrett. I got that at the end of this. At the end of this video. He threw Jarrett into the rope and flipped him over like that. Did some dance moves. That's on a video at the end of this video. It's a clip at the end of this video. I got that. And then the ref got knocked out. Steiner clotheslined him on accident. Mick Foley came in and gave Jarrett the mandible claw. Then Jarrett turned around and ran right into an STO from Steiner. Steiner got the win. After the match, Scott started talking about how he was in Savannah, and they said Jeff Jarrett will be doing autographs over by the souvenir stand, and if you have a VIP pass like I did, you can come in the ring and get a picture with Steiner. I've already shown you all the pictures with Scott Steiner. I'll show it one more time. This is a photo that will definitely be going onto my shelf and a frame on my dresser. It kind of sucks because I wanted to talk to him, but security's like, alright, take the picture and move on. Take the picture and move on. So I just got to take a picture with him. So that kind of sucked. But it was still cool at the same time. Picture with Scott Steiner. Hell yeah. Then afterwards, I walked over to Jeff Jarrett. And you know, like I said, the guy's a good guy in person. Like I said before, I was like, thank you for bringing TNA to Savannah. He goes, no, thank you for having us and all that. The fans, because if it wasn't for the fans, we wouldn't be here. And I'm like, I understand that, but I got to thank y'all for this great wrestling. And he goes, well, you're welcome. And I shook his hand, and I got a picture with him and Don West, which is right here. Ain't the best picture, but the guy that was taking it kind of cut it at Jarrett's neck. It kind of sucks, but still, I mean, at least he's in the picture. Then I got Earl Hebner's autograph. I was like, you're like one of the greatest referees of all time. How you screwed Brett. And then I came home because it was late. But it was you know, I've been to 5 WWE events. I've been to my very first one, which was a Raw house show in 2007, right after Chris Benoit died and right after John Cena went out with that pectoral injury. I went to that one at that same arena. That was my very first event. And I've been to a WWE event in Columbia and one in North Carolina, 2 in Atlanta. I was at the Royal Rumble last year, and I was at the Draft Lottery the year before that. And I was at the Draft Lottery where, what was it? Cena was world champion. This was right after WrestleMania, right before Backlash, right after WrestleMania 25. I was at that Draft Lottery, and I was at not this past year's Royal Rumble, but last year when it was in Atlanta when Edge won. And this was my very first TNA event, and I gotta tell you, this one event has been better than every single WWE event I've been to. It's more interactive, the wrestling's better, all the autographs I've got, all the pictures I got, all the people I was able to talk to. I've never been able to do that at a WWE event. Don't get me wrong, I like Orton and Cena and Punk and Miz and Edge and Christian and all that, but this event by far is better than any other wrestling event that I've ever been to. And you can guarantee, I can guarantee this, you can guarantee it and I can guarantee this. Next time TNA comes close, I will be going. I will be going. This was the greatest experience I've ever been. I recommend you go because it is an experience you will never forget. And I'm serious about the whole Legends TV title. If anybody knows where I can get a replica of that title, an adult size replica of that title, or a big replica of that title anywhere, eBay, an online store, if y'all even have one, personal message me or leave a comment. Don't forget to subscribe. Hopefully like this. Hopefully it doesn't suck that bad. This is my first review. And here's the wrestling clips. Yeah, one more thing. If y'all want me to start doing reviews like reviews of Raw and TNA and all that, just tell me. If you don't, I'll understand. Just tell me if you want me to do reviews or not. Alright. Get ready for some video clips.